This is it. This is the moment. I've had this game circled on my calendar for months. Jacksonville and New York. Trevor Lawrence taking the field. The #1 overall pick and national champion beats Alabama in a game that we should have been in. The Boston College Eagles should have been in that game. We beat Clemson head-to-head, me and Xavier Bolt and the crew, and we got snubbed for the national title game, and I feel like we would have had a chance. I feel like we would have won that thing. But here we are, and I'm looking to prove myself with all the doubters, and I'm looking to prove to the New York Jets that they made the right decision and Jacksonville the wrong one. So here's a deep bomb, here's a deep shot, throwing on the run, and Jamison Crowder's going to get into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. It's good for 49, and Crowder's all pumped up, and I don't blame him. I'm pumped up too. That's a way to make a statement here early in this game. Late first quarter, I'm going to check it down here, get the first down. We got 1st and 10 here, and I'm going to take a little bit of a run, maybe a little bit of a jog. Nobody's going to catch me until I get to the 5-yard line. That's my first run on the game. Good for 31. So let's see Trevor Lawrence do all that. Play action. Good blitz pickup by James White. And I'm able to make the throw again to Jamison Crowder. That's touchdown number 2 for J. Crowd. Gotta love that. And then right over the top of the linebacker's head. I'm feeling it right now. I'm putting this right on the money. Take a look at that throw. Jamison Crowder, again, one of my favorite targets here so far in my young NFL career. Very nice little safety valve type of wide receiver. Now look at this throw all the way back over here to Jamison Crowder. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter, up to the 6-yard line, and I'm going to try to make another throw right over top of the linebacker's head. It came in so hot, he didn't anticipate jumping for it, but receiver's going to drop it. Unfortunately, that might have been a touchdown for us. 3-yard line, pass completed to Jamison Crowder. He's going to have 3 touchdowns in the first half. But they are going to review this, but it looks like he did have control. He got the 2 feet in bounds as well, so they're going to give it to us. It's going to stand. But Jacksonville will drive all the way back down here to end the second quarter with a score. And we're just going to go ahead and kneel it. We're going to go ahead and kneel it. Get into the locker room with a 4-point lead. Overall, has been a very close game. And we can see it here, the scoreboard. Scoreboard, 21-20. A deep shot here to Jordan Reed is going to get us to about the 9-yard line. And I'm going to get a sack. I'm going to take a little bit of a sack here. Lawrence Guy is going to take me down. 3rd and 13. A little bit of blitzing on the left-hand side, but Devontae Smith wide open. That was a great read. Good team up. Good route by him as well to team up on that touchdown. It's 28-26. We're still up on top. I'm going to take off and run with it here. I was hoping for a little bit more of a block there, but I will end up sliding to get about 9. 2nd down and 1, and Crowder's going to make this catch as well, moving the chains. 1st and 10. Pass completed. Another nice throw. Nice pitch and catch here for the first. We're only up by 2, but 3rd down and 7, and James White makes a move, but he gets out of bounds. He gets out of bounds. It's something we can't have, James White. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. We kick up the field goal. We're only up by 5, and now Jacksonville has the ball, and they will be able to drive down here. They get a stoppage of clock with the 2-minute warning. They don't have to start using any timeouts at all. Now they're driving on us. They're up past the 40 right now. Fortunately for C.J. Mosley, gets the pass deflection, but on 3rd and 5, Colin Johnson from Texas is going to get 8. And then Chanot is going to get 7. 1 minute and 6 seconds. A penalty on our defense. 2nd and 10. 7-yard catch for Chanot again. 3rd down and 3, and then we got 11 for DJ Chark. This isn't good. This is bad news. Dixon gets 10. Touchdown, Khalil Herbert. That leaves us with 25 seconds to get something done here. We need a field goal to get back into overtime, to get us into overtime. But the ball's going to get stripped from me. Luckily, Mekhi Becton is there to recover. And now on 2nd and 21 situation, I'm going to just try to make something happen. I get hit while I throw, and Miles Jack makes the interception. And we're going to walk out with a loss. Coach Zim is not impressed, and, I don't blame him. But, I tried to make something happen here. I had 4 touchdowns tonight, Had that one interception here at the end of the game, but Trevor Lawrence gets the best of me again. And I guess you could say that it's turning into a little bit of a rivalry. But in order for that to happen, I got to steal some victories away from Trevor Lawrence. So definitely here in the AFC, I don't think either of us are playoff contending teams. But if it comes down to a playoff matchup here eventually in our careers, I know that I've got a little extra juice trying to take him out. But I had a pretty good game, all things considered. You know, I kept the team in it. I think our defense was just a little bit leaky. Had 4 attempts for 53 yards. I had 4 touchdowns, went over 300. Had a good game. Had a very good game. James Crowder had an even better game, you could say. 11 catches for 167 and 3 scores. And James White, we still got to try to get him involved a little bit. But in recent weeks, I've got 1 interception. Those first 2 games were really bad against the Saints and Falcons in the NFC South, but ever since then, I've really turned it around with a touchdown to interception ratio. I'm actually top 7 in the league with yards and a top 5 quarterback when it comes to touchdowns. Top 5 quarterback here. We got Ryan Newton. Yeah, top 5. Top 5 with 11 touchdowns. But interceptions-wise, I got to do a little bit better than that. Xavier Bolt's having a pretty solid start to his career as well. Only 1 touchdown, though, but I think that he's going to be able to pick it up. James White, like I mentioned, we got to get him more involved in the offense. He's feeling a little bit slighted. And it's funny because it's like the rookie just can't have a good game, right? So we're finally starting to throw the ball a little bit, starting to sling it, starting to feel confident, right? No picks. We're taking care of the football. And then all of a sudden, the veteran running back comes in and says, you know, we're not giving them the ball enough. It's like, dude, I got to have some success too. The rookie's got to be able to sling it around, you know, have a little fun. Anyway, James, I'll try to get you the football a little bit here, but right now, I'm still feeling like I got to sling it. I got to start challenging deep. Jamison Crowder's been my favorite target all season long. He's going to make this deep catch. 3rd down and 4. I think I got James. But that's a great play. That's a great play to track me down and get the deflection. And we're going to have to settle for a field goal. But Mason Crosby apparently missed it. So go figure. Go figure. He missed that little chip shot. Fortunately for our defense, they come through here against Tua, getting the interception. And it's still 0-0. 1st down and 10. We're up to the 22-yard line. Little handoff here to James White. I believe that would be his first rush of the game, which is fine because we're starting to get him involved a little bit here. Nice little acceleration. That 2nd level here, getting past those linebackers. He's going to take that catch and get it to the 9-yard line. Calling for a little bit of a screen play here, but they snuffed this thing out, and James, he didn't even break out of the route. Got stuck in the traffic, and we're going to go down for a sack. We're up to the 19 now, and nothing's open downfield, so a little check down to James. He will get to the 5. Now, hopefully, Mason can hit this. Come on, Crosby. Hit that field goal, and he will. 3-3. James White making the catch. Get into the end zone. He will pick up the 1st down, but we get to the 2-yard line. Here's a nice pass to James White. I mean, the guy was absolutely wide open, and he's getting his touches. So, James, don't text me anymore. Don't text me anymore that you're not getting the rock. You're not getting your fair share here. 10-3, we get the ball back. Our defense playing well. Oh, no, Devontae. Dude, wake up. The ball was thrown right to you, man. Miami will end up getting a field goal on that turnover. But Jordan Reed's going to make a nice catch here deep into the 2nd level. We get the 1st down. We move the chains here. Check down here to James White. He'll pick up the 1st again. So we're starting to move the chains here again here. Our offense is really taking it to the next level. And I'm going to actually fire it deep because I was feeling a little pressure. But look at Devontae Smith. Dude, you are insane. You make some of the most crazy catches in traffic. That's insane, Devontae. Oh, my goodness. Did you just Calvin Johnson that, man? I mean, was it a stupid throw? Possibly, but we got a touchdown out of it because I trusted my receiver. I'm used to that kind of thing, though. Xavier Bolt kind of bailed me out of some decision-making in the past, but you know what? Either way you draw it up, you blame me for a dumb throw. You think it's a great throw. It could have only been in one spot. Either way, Devontae Smith had an absolute insane catch there. Late 4th quarter, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We're moving up towards that 2-minute warning. So we've got to be able to get a touchdown possibly. Ooh, that was a kind of a risky throw. We got to take care of the football. Caden, come on, take care of the ball here. 3rd down and 8. A little bit of pressure. Going to scramble here a little bit, but oh! Devontae Smith broke away from the coverage there. Found this soft spot in the defense. We get a touchdown, but Miami is going to come back, get a touchdown themselves on their next possession. That was a huge one. We could have possibly decided to run the clock out a little bit, kick a field goal, and get out of here with a win, but I decide to sling it. He was absolutely wide open. You got to get the touchdown. It's there. Take it. But we take a sack here, so not good situation. 2nd and 15. Pass completed. That's going to be a nice catch by Pascal. He's going to get the first down. 31 seconds. We have to call that timeout. You got to get a field goal here, right? We're not trying to push for that touchdown. We need a field goal. That's the conservative thing to do here. 28 seconds. You don't have a lot of time to play with. Pinheiro is actually coming into the game. So Crosby actually left with an injury. That's why he must have missed a field goal there by getting blocked. So Pinheiro's got to get into a spot where he can get a touchdown. So 1 second actually. So we are just outside of this field goal range, but throwing it up deep to try to make a play for Devontae Smith. He can't, and we're going into overtime. Dolphins didn't score on their first possession here, which means we can win this game with a field goal, which is the objective right now. You got to chug along, make the right reads, make the nice throws, and get a field goal. 2nd and 5. I could just try to get running out of bounds here, but oh, it's a fumble. It's recovered by Miami, but they're going to say I was out of bounds. Even though the ball was still in bounds, I was out. So therefore, since the runner is therefore out of bounds, it's a dead ball. It's a dead play. Even though it was recovered by Miami in the field of play, they're still going to give us maintaining possession here. But Jerome Baker is going to get a face mask call on our tight end. That's going to push us up into definitely field goal range for Pinheiro. We get to the 11-yard line, 1st down and 10. We're just trying to run the football now. That's really all we're trying to do. We're trying to kill some clock here. I mean, it's 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left here in the overtime period. You don't want to mess around with the turnover, right? Don't want that. So field goal to win the game. Miami did not do anything with their first possession in overtime. Pinheiro will kick it up, and good. And Miami will lose the game. It was a pretty darn good game. It was close all the way around. I'm giving high fives to these guys. We'll see them in Miami the next time. But, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for yours truly. So not a very, very solid game on that end. But, I threw the ball 50 freaking times. 50 freaking times. Had 1 interception that was a bad one. Devontae Smith didn't turn around. And then the other one was trying to make a play to get Devontae Smith a chance to win the game. Basically a Hail Mary. So the other one, not sure what the heck happened there. But either way, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. I feel like I kind of slipped a little bit from the last 2 games that were really, really good. But we're going to have to clean it up. It was a little too close for comfort. We get Denver next week. Then in week 8, to close the first half of the season, we go back on the road here against Miami. Week number 9 is actually going to be a tough test, along with week 10 through 12. We get New England twice. We get Pittsburgh in week 9, and then week 11 we get a Tampa Bay game. Yeah, we play Tampa Bay, Tom Brady at home in prime time. It'll be a tough game for us, but I know that we're going to be ready. If we can get back to 500 against Denver, I think we can right the ship.